Washington continues to prove why they are a playoff team, sitting at 11-0, went up to Corvallis, which is a really tough place to play. Got a 22-20 win over the Beavers and DJ Uiagalelei, who's proved to be that the whole situation at Clemson was not him. Wild to me. I think this is a really good win for Washington. Oregon State's physical. They're ground and pound. They want to hit you in the mouth. They're a bit like Utah. They play scrappy. Jonathan Smith, right? Head coach. Is that his name?
It just left me. I think you're correct.
I believe it's the name that always appears up on like the gimmicky, credit card, like commercials, whatever. John Smith. I'm pretty sure that's him. Surely he's not in Corvallis too much longer. Somebody's going to snatch him up. Man, Washington, Michael Penix. Michael Penix didn't have like the greatest of days, 13 for 28, 162. Just found ways to win, and that's kind of what you got to do at this time of the year, especially going into the playoff.
100%. This is a really tough win, like you just said, with it being at Oregon State, with their scrappy nature. They were, a 1.5 point favorite, so they were only barely a home field favorite. But that's the season in a nutshell when you have teams that are somewhat even in the same stratosphere of evenly matched. And I'm wild by Washington just being tough enough to get a win like that.
Yeah,
doing enough to survive and advance. Penix not his sharpest day for sure. I still love the guy. 13 of 28. 162 and 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's nice. I love the weapons and how they use them. I wonder, about Kalen DeBoer, how long he might be in Washington, especially losing a veteran stud like a Michael Penix. But
yeah,
these are the things that help you get statues built, frankly, and what this season could be.
Yeah.
Wildly impressed. You're correct. Not all on DJ at all. I don't think he's the next Mahomes or anything like that, but he was not the problem in Clemson. Clearly, I think that falls on the head coach more than we ever thought it could. But very tough win. Love the way they went up there and pulled that one off.
Yeah. Props to Washington on that one, man. Again, I do believe that's a big win for them. But the tenure that should be. That you're talking about with Kalen DeBoer, man, my words are all jacked up today. With DeBoer, I have to imagine that's going to continue because he turn down some jobs this last offseason. Now you've got Washington moving to the Big Ten. You're going to have more money, more resources. I don't know that I see a move coming there.
Yeah, I guess it's just which money talks. Is it the money that to stay where you're at with a pretty good, foundation, planted there, when you're going to have more resources coming the direction of your school, or can the money talk, from a school like a Texas A&M or somewhere like that's going to drop another truckload of money? Which money talks more? I think if there's anyone, it's guys like him, it's guys like Lanning that want to build where they're at for sure.
Yeah.
So I won't be shocked to see him stay there at all. Here's the thing that gives me some serious concerns for Washington and how they've been playing, since beating Oregon or so. And it's not been the same every week, but they go up 22-10 at half and they get shut out in the second half. Now, there's obvious credit there to Oregon State because of how lethal Washington can be and has been all year. But they've done this a couple times now where it's like, we're flirting. Are we going to have disastrous loss to really, I've said it for a while now. I think they've got to be perfect if they want the 4 spot, unless, things just clear out for them. But I don't love those things, but credit to them for surviving.
For sure. I also think weather had something to do with this game. It was
a rainy affair.
It was rain and beavers, literally. Yeah. And Washington's very pass happy. They love to, a bit like, well, I'm not going to say pass happy. They love to like step on your throat with the ball in the air. Yeah. And Oregon State makes a living off ground and pound with Martinez. That dude's legit. Looking forward to seeing him play on Sundays. But hey, a little rapid fire thing I want to throw at you to end this segment and discussion on Washington. Rapid fire, yes or no? Got it? Got 3 of them. Okay, ready? Tell me when you're ready. Ready?
Ready.
Sweet. Can, not will, can. Can Washington beat Ohio State?
Yes.
Can Washington beat Michigan?
Yes.
Can Washington beat Georgia?
No.
Dang. I think they can. Washington goes into Corvallis, gets a 22-20 win over the Bees.